Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Okay, pause. So, tell me something. Have you ever just been sitting in school, completely zoned out, staring at the ceiling like it personally offended you, and suddenly thought, what if we summon a ghost in the school bathroom? No? Just me? Great. Love that for me. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. And before you roll your eyes, I swear this story is 100% real. It sounds fake. I know. But I'm telling you right now, hand on my crusty middle school lunch tray, this actually happened. And it was wild. This all went down back in 6th grade. Final year before we hit the chaos of junior high. I had this group of 6 close friends. We were inseparable. The kind of squad that would eat the same gross cafeteria pizza together, get yelled at by the same teachers, and spend every recess either talking about Minecraft or making dumb inside jokes no one else understood. Honestly, we weren't the cool kids, but we were definitely the weird ones. The good kind of weird. And those were the days when doing dumb stuff felt like peak entertainment. I seriously missed that crew. Now, obviously, we didn't have a real Ouija board. What are we, rich? So we did what every chaotic middle schooler does when they're about to summon a demon. We got crafty. Took a plain piece of printer paper, grabbed a black Sharpie, and went full DIY mode. Drew the alphabet, numbers, yes, no, and goodbye like we actually knew what we were doing. For the planchette, cut out a triangle from a Pop-Tarts box and taped a coin on top so it would glide better. Budget spirit board at its finest. And where do we decide to do this? Not the normal washroom, obviously. Too risky. Teachers pass by there all the time. So we picked the backside washroom near the playground. You know, the one no one uses because it's either haunted or just cursed with the worst smell on earth. That place was practically abandoned. We waited till lunch break, slipped away from the cafeteria like we were in a spy movie, and locked ourselves in the last stall. But here's the part one wish I could scream in my younger self's face. If you're going to summon spirits, maybe don't do it in the nastiest bathroom on campus. Seriously, if any ghost did show up, I wouldn't blame them for haunting us just for the location alone. Like, bro, at least summon me somewhere that doesn't smell like expired cheese sticks and disappointment. Now for real, let's get serious for a sec. Don't mess with this stuff. Whether or not you believe in spirits or ghosts, trying to summon anything with a homemade Ouija board is not smart. Best case, nothing happens and you just look dumb sitting on the bathroom floor. Worst case, you freak yourself out and spend the rest of the week jumping at every locker door slam. Plus, do you really want to be the person who gets caught whispering to a Pop-Tart triangle on school property? That's not main character energy. That's, I got suspended and my parents won't let me watch TV for a month energy. Don't be that kid. We went to the washroom with our homemade Ouija board. We weren't really expecting anything. It was just one of those last week of school dares, and honestly, we were just goofing off. We sat on the washroom floor, the homemade board between us, our fingers lightly resting on the cardboard planchette. We started by asking, is there anyone here with us? Nothing. For a moment, there was just silence, and we looked at each other with awkward half-smiles, kind of ready to laugh it off. Then, bang, a loud thud echoed from the women's washroom right next to us. It sounded like someone had been thrown hard against the wall. We froze. I mean, literally froze. No one moved. We just stared at the door. After a moment of shocked silence, one of us whispered, should we keep going? And somehow, we nodded and continued. But when we looked down, the planchette was already sitting firmly on the word yes, and we didn't move it there. That's when the tension really kicked in that we nervously asked, how many spirits are there? And as if right on cue, another thud came, way louder this time like it was right behind us or just outside the stall. We could feel the vibration of it in the floor. Then we heard footsteps, actual footsteps pacing slowly around. My friend, who was starting to lose it, began counting the steps out loud, almost like he was trying to keep control. 1, 2, 3, and then we looked at the board. The planchette was moving. Slowly but surely, it landed on the number 6 that we didn't even think. We just yeeted out of the washroom, bolted down the hallway straight to our classroom, and told the girls in our friend group everything. They were obviously skeptical, so later they went to the washroom to try it themselves. But then they came running back with the exact same story, except this time, they heard the thuds coming from the men's washroom. On the very last day of school, we decided to go one final time. Call it stupid curiosity. We stood in the washroom, this weird mix of scared and brave, and said nothing. Then, just as we turned to leave, one of the stall doors slammed open by itself, so loud it echoed off the tiles. No breeze. No one near it. We didn't even check which one it was. We just ran. And when we reached the school gate, panting, completely out of breath, we turned back for one last look. And we saw it. A shadow figure. Standing. Watching us. Not moving. Just there. And look, I know what you're thinking. Why would anyone do this? Well, let me be clear. That wasn't me. Nope. That was someone else. That guy? I don't know him. I don't claim him. I've grown. I've changed. That little menace thought it was a good idea to summon the dead in a middle school bathroom that already looked like a crime scene. I mean, seriously, who chooses the school bathroom as a location for contacting the afterlife? It already smells like something died in there. I was out of my mind. So yeah, that was our last memory in that school. We never figured out what it was. Ghost, spirit, echo, something else. And honestly, we didn't want to. We never went back. Never tried to use the board again. That moment stayed with us. Not just the sounds or the slamming door, but the way that shadow figure just stood there like it was waiting for something. Maybe for someone to come back. Maybe for us. All I know is, if you ever think of making your own Ouija board and playing around in an empty school washroom, don't. Some doors, once open, never really close. And that's I hope you liked the video. I'm so sorry for not uploading the last month. I know it's really stupid of mine. But my school started, my parents and teachers are breathing down our necks literally. I have exams in 4 days. Yes, I have literally exams in 4 days. And I'm uploading videos. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked the video. Please subscribe, like the video. As always, goal is 10 like. See you in the next video. Till then, peace.